What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. That's right, y'all. It's your boy, the Options Boss, sliding up on y'all. I hope all is good. I hope you guys made some money this week. And I hope you guys are ready to study so we can be prepared to make some money this very next week in the market. Now, with that being the case, guys, I'm going to talk to y'all about what happened this week in the market. I'm going to talk to y'all about a couple of key levels to look for next week and how we can play this thing and try to make some money. So, with that being the case, veterans of the channel, you already know how it go. Go down below, like the video, drop a comment. Every time you do, your support helps my channel grow. And for that, I appreciate you guys so much. Newbies to the channel, if you're interested in the stock market, if you're interested in learning how to trade options, I'm your boy. I'm the Options Boss. I'm going to give you the game from A to Z and let you know how the thing go. What you need to do is you need to go down below. You need to subscribe to the channel. You need to click the notification bell and click all notifications. And when I drop these Get Money Jewels first things first, you'll get it right off the press to make sure you can put these game plans and strategies right into play the very next day when the market opens. Now, guys, it was a crazy week. I ain't gonna hold you. It was wild. SPY dumped, QQQ dumped, DIA dumped, IWM dumped. And of course, I talk about those four all the time on this channel. And if you watch the channel, you know why. It's because those four control, you might as well say, the strong majority of the stock market. The stock market does well if those four are doing well, and the stock market does bad if those four are doing bad. That being the case, it was a rough week. In the past couple days, what I've been looking for and I've been hoping for is for SPY to lose 450. And if SPY lost 450, I knew that would be a super bearish sign that we could possibly be entering a correction. So lo and behold, this week started out rough. We were in calls that got hit. We tried to pivot into some puts. The puts weren't working because the market was shaky. Fast forward to today, and things were dropping, and they were dropping. And SPY, everything pretty much dropped to the point that we were able to get in some real sweet plays in the paid options group chat. If you're not familiar with my paid options group chat, it's a group where, you know, me and a bunch of like-minded people get together. We talk about trading, bounce ideas off of each other's heads and things like that. And essentially, we all try to make money. And what happens in a group chat is there's a $55 entry fee for new members, $105 for each month after that. And we were in a group chat. We had Zoom puts, we had Docu puts, we had Baba puts, and those puts printed well. I mean, Docu dumped, Baba dumped, Zoom dumped, and overall with the market, it opened green, but the market dumped. And that was a common theme most of this week. There was at least 3 days this week, if not 4, where the market opened up green and pulled back and went red. And today it pulled back and it went big red. Now, the key was we did lose that 450 area that I was looking for, but the bulls jumped in at the end and they did defend that 450 area. Right as we lost 450, I jumped into some puts for QQQ. I will disclose that. However, after I jumped into QQQ puts, the bulls jumped in and they kind of pushed the market back up. I think SPY went up to 453, even though it was below 450. And QQQ, which was around 379 at the time, jumped up to about 383. So a 1% jump in the last hour or so. The bulls definitely defended that 450 area. However, that's still a target area for me. And now we are closer overall to being bearish than we are to being bullish. And what I mean is, if SPY were to lose 450, we're going to be in a bearish area where you really have to govern yourself accordingly, not jump into many, if any, calls. I think I might have called 2 calls today and I got out of both of them very quickly. Or it might have been 1 call, but either way, if we drop that 450, we're going to be full-fledged bearish. However, to be full-fledged bullish, we would have to reclaim 465, which is a $12 move away from where we are, as opposed to 450, which is a $3 move away from where we are. So we're definitely closer to being bearish than bullish. What I suggest for everybody that's trading is don't be super aggressive on calls. Don't play for bottoms and try to get reversals. Wait for it to actually reverse. Wait for you to be able to confirm that it's a reversal before you jump in. Don't see it move $1 or 50 cents or even $2 and think that's automatically a reversal. Each stock has an area, a level where you could say, all right, this stock is potentially reversing. And when you can identify that area, that's when you could jump in on your calls if you're looking for calls. If not, play your puts. Even if SPY goes up a bit, don't be nervous. We were in calls. We were in puts this morning. Like I said, SPY started out green. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't rushing to sell. I was patient and I was waiting. Like one of my guys say from my paid options group chat, if he so happened to watch this video, I was New York calm with it. I was chilling. I wasn't worried about the fact that we were open and green because I knew that a pullback would probably happen. The fact that it's happened a couple other times already this week, and the fact that we're so bearish. The reason why we're bearish is twofold at this point. We're bearish because the Omicron variant of COVID is wreaking havoc. And when I say wreaking havoc, I don't mean that it's necessarily hurting people or killing people. I haven't heard of any deaths related to it yet, but it's wreaking havoc because it's causing so much fear and panic. And the market is thinking about how COVID did in 2020, and people are really getting out of their positions and kind of putting money on the side. As they say, cash is a position. And I think a lot of people are thinking about what happened last year, and they're kind of going to the sidelines a bit early. And what they're doing now is they're kind of just staying away and waiting to see if it's going to be a bigger dump. Also, on top of that, you have inflation issues. Inflation is a major concern in the U.S. It's a major concern in a few other countries around. And, you know, you got gas prices going up. You got food prices going up. So there's a lot of fear in the economy overall, be it from inflation, be it from the new variant of COVID, be it from COVID in general. There's a lot of fear. So that being the case, you got to know that there's going to be pullbacks. With that being the case, we definitely played a few puts into the weekend. Weren't overly aggressive. I don't have a lot of open positions, but I do have some. And if those positions are red, it should be a nice little start to the next week for us. If they're not red, we'll, get out as we need to get out, and we'll adjust from there. Now, that being the case, like I was saying with the reversals, I want you guys to understand you have to play these reversals based off of the levels for each stock. And if you're not sure how to find which level is a reversal level for each stock as it's dumping, what I want you to do is I want you to go down and join my tier 3 of my YouTube channel membership. When you join tier 3, I drop lots of educational info, kind of explaining to you guys how to find reversals, how to find support and resistance, how to know when a stock is about to go or when it's about to pull back, etc., etc. And that type of information will help you trade better, will help you learn how to hunt and fish on your own, which should be a goal for you, for yourself. Is definitely a goal for me to you. I love when you guys are able to look at my channel and feel like you learned something. So that's always a bonus for me. That being the case, I'm going to be doing a lot of charting this weekend to try to get some understanding of where things are and what's going to fall further and what's going to possibly reverse. But the market is extremely sensitive right now with how we're trading. So entries is going to be super duper important. Exits are going to be super duper important. You can't be too greedy, but you can't trade scary as well. And entries especially is going to be king. And a great example of that is in a paid option, not even in a paid options group chat, in tier 3 of my channel membership, a snow put was called. One person lost on a snow put based off their entry. Another person won on a snow put based off their entry. So it's just a matter of understanding when to entry, when to enter and when not to enter, and things kind of going that way. This week, you definitely should be studying. You should be watching some charts. You should be reading some charts. You should be watching YouTube, trying to understand how to read charts. And when I say YouTube, yes, I do mean my channel, because this is the best channel for you. Of course, I'm biased, but I do think we give good information here as far as learning how to actually see charts and things of that nature. And definitely get yourself in the paid options group chat, because that's a great way for you to trade and sort of have a support system where you can ask questions during the day. You can get advice about different, things that you're seeing and see if others are seeing the same. So it's a great tool to have in your back pocket. And it's really at an affordable price. So that's what I want you guys to think on over this weekend. I'm going to drop a video in a very near future, maybe in less than 24 hours, about a few stocks that have dropped over 40% from their 52-week highs, and how they could be something to keep an eye on for your long-term traders who like to get in positions and let them grow over the years. If stocks are dropping 40% or so, it definitely is an opportunity to buy. But again, entry is going to be key. You don't want to just jump in as soon as the video is up. But you do want to see that video. So make sure you click that notification bell so when I drop that video, you'll get it. Guys, you can always be a boss with the Options Boss. You already know. I'm a holler when I holler.